are we falling for this again? Are we falling for the zero down mortgages? Look, this is how you know things are getting bad and how lenders and the housing market, individuals in the housing market are looking to do whatever they have to do to sell homes, whatever they have to do to get a mortgage on a home. They will do anything to entice you. And it's almost like we haven't seen this before.
It was the worst day on Wall Street since the crash of 1987.
It really blows my mind how people are like, wow, this is a great program.
Sensational.
And like we haven't seen this happen before. But, you know, hey, we're going to break it down and go over it, guys. My name is Orlando. Welcome to the channel. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. It really does help out the channel. Make sure you look in the pinned comment and the description. I have a free newsletter that will give you tons of value. And as always, if you have any commercial real estate or any investment properties that you need financing on, I am your guy. I've been a lender for almost 20 years, so I can help you out with that. These 0% mortgages that are floating around that these lenders are now trying to entice you to buy these overpriced homes is getting insane to me.
It's trash.
And for you guys to send me the email saying,
Orlando, I'm looking to do this. I'm not sure.
come on. And like I told all of the individuals who emailed me, DM'd me about this program, I'm going to do a video on it. So I'm going to answer you now. No need for me to type a long message to you. Just watch the video.
Now to a look at the return of zero-down mortgages, appealing to first-time home buyers who may be struggling with that initial hefty down payment, especially in the face of higher interest rates. But financial experts say you need to be aware of the risks. ABC's Alexis Christoforous has more.
0% mortgages. You know, what could go wrong?
What in the world is happening on Wall Street?
What could go wrong in an environment that the economy is going down? What could go wrong as insurance and in property taxes are skyrocketing? What could go wrong now that jobs and layoffs are happening in bigger numbers? What could go wrong? I know you want to buy that home. I know that the realtor and everybody told you, you would look good in that house. I could see you and the kids in the backyard. But here's the thing that they're not telling you. That home that you're looking to purchase, it's overpriced. It's unaffordable. And there's a chance that those values that you're purchasing the home at can go down. Now, I know what the realtor told you. I know what the real estate agents and these guys say.
Hey, don't worry about it. Who cares if the price comes down? You're going to live in the house for 10 years.
Well, what if you don't? What if you decide to leave? What if you get another job? What if you have to go live closer to your parents? What if? But then also too, let's just think about this. Do you want to lose money on a home? The biggest purchase of your life?
I say that.
What universe is it where you talk to a real estate agent or you talk to a loan officer and they tell you,
Yeah, you may lose money on the house, but who cares?
I beg your pardon?
I can lose money on this house? Who cares? I care. Me, Orlando. That would be a red flag for me. I mean, that's just me. But we're just early in the video, guys. Let's continue on 0% mortgages that everybody is telling you, get.
This morning, a new option for prospective home buyers struggling to find the money for a down payment. The lender United Wholesale Mortgage letting qualified buyers purchase a home without putting any money down. And with rising home prices and mortgage rates now back above 7%, it's grabbing lots of attention. Since launching the 0% down purchase plan 2 weeks ago, the lenders received over 2,000 loan applications.
The biggest obstacle to home ownership is the down payment, and this down payment assistance program solves that for most consumers across America.
It solves it, guys. Now you can just get any home you want because you don't have to come up with any money down.
But I want you guys to listen to something. Early in the video, what did the lady say? She says,
And mortgage rates now back above 7%, it's grabbing lots of attention.
did you hear that? Up. So that means just because you pay 0% down, does that mean that the price will be high? That doesn't mean the price is overpriced. That doesn't mean any of that. A lot of times people think, I'm 0% down. I know what this means. affordable.
I'm gonna get a home that's affordable because I don't have to come up with that 3%.
That's wrong. Again, on this channel, and I understand some people may not like this, but we don't care about interest rate. We care about price. So the same thing can be said about a 0% down. Will you choose to pay a higher price on a home just because you don't have to come up with 3%? I mean, the argument could be made, if you can't come up with 3%, then you probably shouldn't buy a home. That could be the argument. The argument could be, if you don't have 3% down, does that mean that more than likely you don't have a emergency savings account? Probably.
Do you believe me yet?
At the end of the day, it sounds like you're stretching yourself just to make this 0% down.
To be eligible, you must not have owned a home for at least 3 years, meet certain income and credit score requirements, and use a mortgage broker. Qualified borrowers can receive $15,000 or up to 3% of the purchase price of a home, whichever is less. But experts say it's important to remember it's not a gift, but a second loan, in addition to your mortgage.
It's not a freebie, in other words. You have to pay this money back.
If you refinance, sell the house, or pay off the mortgage, you must pay back the down payment loan in full.
This 0% down payment promotion could be golden handcuffs in a way if it either prevents you from refinancing or makes it more difficult and expensive to refinance.
Who wants to be in golden handcuffs? You can't refinance. The property is leveraged to the top. So you can't really do much. You're at the will of the value of the home. You have to hope that the property goes up, because if it doesn't, you lose immediately. If the property loses anything in value, you lose immediately. And then let's not talk about the second mortgage that you're gonna have on the home for the 3% that they're gonna cover. More than likely, this would be my guess, is that that second mortgage is gonna be probably higher. Let me repeat that, higher than the first mortgage. You would be lucky if it was the same. It definitely isn't less. Now, what is the problem with that? Well, as things continue to go up. We've seen it in Texas, we've seen it in Florida, we've seen it in California, we've seen it in Illinois, we've seen it in New Jersey, we've seen it in Boise, we've seen it in plenty of places, guys, where something goes up that a person did not expect. Inflation, anything with home services, property taxes, insurance, any of those things go up when you're leveraged to the top of your head. It can put a little bit of stress on you and your family. Why would I want you to be in a scenario of, oh, since you can get this 0% down mortgage, you can just write a blank check for any house that you want. It doesn't matter if it's overpriced or not. How does that make sense? So while individuals are emailing me, asking me if this is a good deal, it's not, because I can almost promise you in the fine print, it's not beneficial for you at the end, the long term. In the beginning, the bank is gonna say, oh, yeah, I mean, you're getting this 0% down. Do you not think that they're gonna get the rest of their money by tenfold on the back end? I'm here to tell you, yes. I'm here to tell you, yes. This program, while someone I can almost guarantee you will try to maneuver this and make this seem like it's the best thing since sliced bread, it's not.
That was not a deal breaker for Olivia Reindl.
I think I've spent most of my young adult life saving up for a house.
She recently closed on her first home after securing a $10,000 zero-interest down payment loan.
I could look at more higher end homes that I may not have been able to afford with the 3% down. And then also it allows me to kind of put that money back into the home.
Did you hear what she said at the very end? That knocks my point home. I mean, it's a home run. It really is. She said a higher end home. She wouldn't have been able to afford it. So what does that say? It makes it completely obvious that she cannot afford it. So if you, with the program, can afford $450, and then without the program, you can afford $400, then you should go for the $400. Again, what's gonna happen is, and mark my word, we're gonna hear about this program later on at the end of this year, at the beginning of next year, and what are we gonna find out? We're gonna find out that this program didn't work and it had high foreclosures, borrowers turning back the keys. Huh? I'm telling you guys, this is not a great program. I know people in the comment section are emailing me or going to DM me and say, Orlando, I disagree with you. I think all programs should have 0% down payment. And I would scratch my head and said, if you want to be leveraged to the top of your head and beyond to the heavens, if you want to be leveraged, go right ahead. But I'm telling everybody else who wants to listen to what I have to say about this, stay away from the 0% programs. Put down the 3%. You should have had it saved to begin with. You should have an emergency savings account so that you can afford the home. Because if you can't afford 3%, what about that video I did a couple of weeks ago when I talked about maintenance? What are you going to do then? That's just my opinion. A guy on YouTube. Anyway, guys, I hope you got value out of this content, guys. And I want you to know you won't get all of your information from this one video. I need you to watch this video right here. Yes, it will give you information on the housing market, financial news, get into your first rental property. And I promise you the information you will get, it will be gold. See you in the next one. Thanks.